What's up, guys? Today I'm back out at the range and I'm shooting some very questionable ammunition. Now, Tula is not questionable in my opinion, but in this state it definitely is. So I have a bucket full of ammunition, and this stuff had survived a house fire.
Tilt it down more.
It was in a safe. As you can see, the wax paper kind of molded with the lacquer coating that's on these shell casings.
Yep, perfect.
Don't they look pretty? I got a whole bunch of these. So I actually posted this on Facebook and Reddit, and I'm like, hey, will these rounds still chamber? Will they still fire, I should say. I didn't say chamber. Will they still fire? And holy crap, did the comments go crazy. I think it was evenly 50-50. 50% thought that my gun would blow up, 50% thought it would go off and work just fine. A lot of people were telling me if it seats, it eats. It's a Reddit thing. So I brought it out to the range with my Wasser AK. Now, this isn't a gun that I hate. It's not one I really want to damage. But if it was going to have a malfunction and squib, I'd feel a lot better about ruining this than like my Russian SKS or a higher end AK. This thing is a lot of fun to shoot, and I would probably mourn if it was damaged, but it does have a cast trunnion, so that's a weak spot. A lot of people say these are junk guns. I've had good luck with this gun. Not this mag. This mag gives me problems. So anyways, brought it out to the range to see what would happen. Feel the texture on these. One box. Well, already an issue. Failure to feed. Pretty significant one too. All right. All right. Here we go. Yeah, these are not going to feed right. So all I've done is take some steel wool to a couple of them and just take off the texture. Now, I don't know if that's going to be enough. I honestly think these rounds will work flawlessly if you can get that texture off. But I kind of doubt. Chambered just fine. I just had to put a little bit of steel wool with it. All right. Well, I didn't say I want to get some duds in there. So let's try another one. Okay, that went in. So taking a wire brush to it, or steel wool, helped out a lot. All right. So as you can see, I shot 2 rounds, boom, boom.
and then a failure to feed, and I'm looking at it, and that thing has quite a lot of nasty texture. Now this magazine has also given me these jams on normal ammo. So it could also be the magazine, but I think it's just the nice. Yeah, they're all chambering better now that I took some steel wool to it. So a lot of people are telling me that these bullets are rusty, and no, they are not. That is not rust. What it is the lacquer kind of boiled up because these were in a safe that survived a fire, and this paper melted onto it. Let's see what's left of the paper. And the cartridge looks just fine, and it seems to be shooting just fine. So it's just this texture that's on it that's causing some failures. Fast forward like 20 minutes, and I got maybe 15 rounds polished. Now they're not perfect. I don't know if you can tell. They're not perfect. But it feels like they have less of a texture. And what I think is it just needs to get broken up a little bit, maybe. Or it just needs a little bit more of a slippery finish to feed right. But I could be very wrong. Let's find out. Yeah, I didn't take my time with the last couple, so we're gonna I give this gun credit. When it ejects, it ejects. You can see on the cartridge that it's scraping on that. Alright, I got a couple more in here. Well, actually, a lot more than a couple. That one went into battery just fine. Alright. Is that one in? Yeah, it's in. Just making sure that it goes in the battery. Yeah, so some of them, the texture I didn't get off enough. All right. That one went in just fine. That one had a mild hang fire. Good. Yeah, these have a texture issue. It's gonna take me forever to get this clean up that feed. All right, that one went in. No, it didn't. There was no more bullets. Ha! Alex is gonna pick the sketchiest looking one.
This one right here.
There it is. All right, he's gonna try to put that in. And then it doesn't quite go in, so we do the Russian method. Don't ever do this. Ever do this, guys. This is foolish. They did, actually. Not completely in battery, though. There it goes. Okay. That was a delay. Woo! Oh, man, that was a delay. Don't do this. This is foolish, it's dangerous. I actually like this gun, so I'd be a little bit sad if I damaged it, but I feel very confident that this ammo is safe enough, but not safe enough for you to do it.
Yeah, I didn't think so. So, this is what you don't ever want to do, guys. That was a different gun, by the way. Their safety's on. Fed. Yeah. Huh. I told you, I think it's around the neck. If you find one that has a clean neck, then it runs. Okay.
I missed. It went. Shots going.
I'm not sure. I've been just watching the gun, to be honest with you.
Did it go?
Yeah, I went.
That was a weird one.
Yeah, that was a delay. That thing works down on you, doesn't it?
It does.
Check the mag, you might be empty. Nope, you got it done.
For this magazine.
All that work to put a dud back in. There was about 5 duds out of all the ones that we shot. So we were having some primer issues and some hang fires. So the primers are going. But the big issue was the feeding. Because of all that texture on it, it wasn't feeding exactly reliable. There's a couple times we did the Russian method of just hit the thing into battery. It doesn't seat, make it seat. I don't recommend you do that. But anyways, the gun survived. I mean, I haven't shot all 200 of them. I think I probably shot 60, probably. Around 60 rounds out of this gun, and the gun's fine. So if you were ever wondering if questionable ammo will go off, don't try it for yourself. It probably would. And you might not like what it does. I did this because I'm an idiot. Don't be an idiot.
That was a delay. Woo!
Don't recommend you do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as education, not as a how-to video. Please don't do this, guys. Anyways, before I stop the video, I do have one question for you. So I still have probably about 200 rounds of AK rounds, and I have a couple options. One, I could soak them in something to try to get that texture off, because once you were cleaning around the neck, it actually fed just fine and worked just fine, other than the few that had some primer issues. So here's my question. Should I soak this and try to clean up the casings and come back out here next week? Or should I call it quits, buy an RPD belt, and just have them for display? I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I don't like having ammo I haven't shot. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned. I got a lot of cool stuff coming up in the future, and hopefully this is the sketchiest video I've ever done and will ever do.